What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another Watchalong. Portugal vs Turkey, last game of the group stages of the European Championships. Then we move on to the knockout phases. It's the same. Diego Costa, Inacio Danilo, Neto, Palinha, Conceição, Neves, Dallo, João Felix, Ronaldo. Inacio Danilo, Antonio Silva, 3 at the back again. Dallo right wing back, João Neves, João Palinha, Francisco Conceição, Pedro Neto left wing, Felix and Ronaldo up front. Kickoff about to start. Straight away, Portugal lose the ball. Ronaldo recovers, pushing it down to the wing. Oof. Here we go. Mkhitaryan, Kvaratskhelia. Georgia scores straight away. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, boy. Hello, Ashish. Did you see that? 2 minutes in, Georgia are through. Georgia's better than England. Mistake by Antonio Silva. As it stands, Georgia 4 points, Turkey 4 points, Portugal 6 points. Turkey and Georgia both with a -1 goal difference. Are they? They have a -1 goal difference, Ashish. I would say our group is tougher as well. Not that that makes any difference. But ended up topping anyway, so I guess we can't say much about that. Neto with the cross. Ooh, couldn't keep it. Tallow couldn't touch it. Very Sanyol. Don't forget Veli Sanyol. He played for Bayern Munich, France. Go Mikatadze, Chakvatadze. Yeah, you should rename your PS Datinate, but I don't want to change it, dude. It's just nostalgic, isn't it? It's the first name I could think of at when I decided to have a PS subscription. I could have easily changed it, man. I could have, in fact, I could have changed it to the point where no one knows who I am. Hello, Aditya. We're trailing, Aditya. We're trailing. Good goal. Antonio Silva, apparently worth 80 million. Can't make mistakes like that, man. You know what's the annoying thing though? The annoying thing is he's gone back to a different formation. Nostalgia at its peak. I mean, I don't know about that, dude. It's just like a cool thing, you know. Just like a cool thing. I didn't have to change it. That's the one I just stuck with. I could easily change it and like be completely incognito. 2 minutes, man. As it stands, Georgia will go through as well, 3rd place. Today, Ecuador, Jamaica, Venezuela, Mexico. Roberto Martinez frauding again. Is he playing Cancelo? No, he's playing Dallo. They're playing 3-5-2. Inacio Silva, and I think, hold on, I'll tell you. He's playing Neto and Dallo at wing backs. Lineups as follows. For 3-5-2, it is Costa. Defenders are Danilo, Antonio, Gonzalo, Inacio. Wing backs, Dallo, Pedro Neto. In the midfield, we have João Neves, João Palhinha. Then we have forwards, Conceição, João Felix. And up front, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. Saying 3-4-2-1, but on the official screen, it's a 3-5-2, so I don't know. So no, he's playing Neto and Dallo at wing back. What's his fantasy about playing 3 back? Well, Belgium. What else to tell you, Belgium? He plays Neto and Dallo out of position, and then when they have a bad game, they'll go, oh look, these players can't play. I told you these players can't play. They don't play wing back, dude. They don't play wing back for their clubs. He's just, and also Danilo Pereira at middle centre back, Aditya. The slow and unreliable Danilo Pereira, and on the other side they have a super informed Mikatadze and Kvaratskhelia, who, by the way, Mikatadze got the assist as well. He's currently GA I think is still the best. Tomorrow semi-finals, yes, we will be there for the night one. No football, so just cricket, which I don't particularly mind. Bit of a change. So, come on, Afghanistan. The ultimate chokers versus the ultimate underdogs. Can you imagine India Afghanistan final? Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what back flick that was, Ronaldo, but maybe now's not the best time to do it when you're trailing. Ankara Messi. So far, Ronaldo or Messi haven't scored. I don't know if Messi has an assist or not, but Ronaldo has one. Tomorrow, Afghanistan, Africa will be interesting. Good defending there by Pedro Neto. Lovely move there by Antonio Silva. Great juke there. Danilo Pereira. Conceição. Here we go. Lovely ball over. Ooh, it doesn't swing in. Mamardashvili has to clear it. That was a very terrible kind of pass by Antonio Silva, but luckily Conceição got back for the bounce. Messi got an assist? Oh, great. So neither of them have scored so far. People are still waiting for that. Aditya, could you imagine if Portugal have to play Austria? You're more than a minute behind you, really? I'm currently at the 10-minute mark now. Ooh, a little nasty. Bro, these Georgian names. Oof. Okay, apologies. My stream went laggy. It's currently 11 minutes now. I don't know how far behind I am. I'm currently on 11 minutes though. My stream went laggy. Oh, Trivela pass. Mikautadze. Lays it off again. Both finish first. How will they face each other? No. I'm just saying, can you imagine though, if it you know, if it happens, not in the next round. I mean, if it happens. Certain people will have to go hiding, Aditya. If it doesn't pan out the way it pans out, people will have to go hiding, no doubt. I'm sure you were reading the lovely thing that happened on the chat today in the evening. It was interesting. I was having tea and just watching it. Man, I can't play PS. I need to play God of War before my subscription gets run out. The issue is the room I kept PS and TV doesn't have an AC. Can't play in the summer. Ashish, you have to sacrifice, dude. If you don't want the subscription issue to happen, you'll have to play a couple instead of grinding it fully. Just play a couple of hours every day, dude. It's all good. It's manageable if you do it for a few hours, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour in the day, or 2 hours in the day, and that's it. What happened? They were discussing the Ragnick and Ronaldo things. Not me. I was just reading about his remarks, in the interview, which we basically discussed, but they discussed today. I don't know why. I don't know how it came up, but they were discussing it. Mikautadze gives the ball back, but luckily for them, they win a throw-in. By the way, yesterday England were lucky if they ended on the other side. I mean, listen, yeah. Slovenia didn't show, for all of England's shortcomings, of which there are plenty. It's not like Slovenia did anything, Aditya. I get what you're saying, but so France are playing Belgium, yeah. No, it's not like Slovenia did anything. Like people say, you can say we're lucky, but we got the Netherlands. We don't exactly have a easy match, do we? It's not like we have Switzerland, although I think Switzerland might be the favorites to beat Italy, if I'm being honest. I thought of that only to ask something up, but it's not happening. Kind of bored. Vacation mud. I mean, you can do it, dude. Like, what do you mean it's not happening? It's better than just not doing anything, right? Vacation in the mud, you can always go outside, dude. Do something. I know it's hot, but go to malls and stuff. I don't know. Is your local mall nearby, Ashish? Are you in Delhi or Bombay or something? So if you're close to a mall, if you're in a big city, you can always pass your time there. I see tons and tons of college students over the years pass their time in the mall, so I'm sure it's possible on vacation. I was disappointed with Denmark yesterday. I wasn't, man. Like, our group has been a complete dud. The whole group's been a dud, really. It's one thing to say England have been boring. Everybody's been boring, Like even when they don't play England, they were uninspiring. The whole group is just like, let's see what happens in the next round. Let's see when they play, who they play. Let's see if they can perform excitingly. I think what happens is some teams are playing within themselves because obviously they want to go to the next round. But once it reaches the knockout phases, it's do or die, man. You can't just stall. So all the stalling's over. France, England, whoever was stalling, it's over. Now they got to play Belgium. Now they got to play, or they're out. There's no another game, 1 point, you're 3 points there. It's over. All the stalling's done after tonight. Just Portugal wondered about what is going on. It was a easy breakthrough. Mikatadze lays it off for Kvaratskhelia and he goes around Rui Patricio. There's a break in from some bad defending by Antonio Silva. Second minute, and within 90 seconds they scored. Ronaldo from distance. Ooh! Since he went to Saudi, free kicks look good. Yeah, I don't know what's that about, dude. I mean, United actually towards not even just United, but in general, after a certain point of time, it looked like I guess he just stopped practicing free kicks the way he used to, Aditya. It might sound strange, but it's a possibility. What cross was that? Oh my God, what was that? Who hit that cross? Header back in danger? Ooh, Mamadashvili. Ooh, he sends it long. Yeah, he is 1-on-1. Dallo? Oh, come on, Dallo. Come on, Dallo. Last man. Why is Dallo the last man of a corner? That's interesting. He's not exactly short. Dallo, a good last man defending there. We are selling OT's name right? Yeah, possibly. Possibly, if it means you get money for a new construction. Yeah, I don't like that, but yeah. Having local malls, I'm thinking I'd go to have a movie or something. Yeah. Love the 2018 Belgium. All different chains of goalkeeper, great. I think only 4 players stayed the same. No, was it 4 players? Palinia, Neves, Ronaldo. I don't quite remember who's the other player that remained. 3 or 4 players were repeated from the last game. I think currently Ruben Neves is the best Portuguese when it comes to taking free kicks. Yeah, but he's on the bench, so. Distance 30 meters, speed 130 kilometers. Wow. Ooh, that went quick. Yes, good defensive work there. By Inacio. Antonio, I like Pedro Neto. Direct and decisive passing. Ronaldo should have rested today. Yeah, I mean, what is the point of just playing 4 players if you're going to change the whole team and the formation? You might as well rest your best player as well, no? Or at least your oldest player, if you want to look at it that way. Doesn't he deserve a break? How does Pepe deserve a break and not Ronaldo? Considering Ronaldo probably covers more distance on average. Yeah, who knows how they think about these things. Palinha, Conceição. Oh, sorry, that's Felix. Conceição, Silva. There we go. Conceição on the wing, hugging the byline. Cuts in, drives, passes to Palinha. Okay, they're just playing around with Georgia right now. Another free kick. The Georgians are getting a little rough here. Tough people, the Georgians, if you know historically. Oh my god, Conceição, come on, man. Really? Stat padding might be a reason. I mean, I don't think it's stat padding. I think they just genuinely they're so far ahead of this group, nothing can happen. Portugal is currently a +3 goal difference as it stands, and Georgia and Turkey are on 4 points with a -1 goal difference. I don't know if it's stat padding because it's not. It's first of all, it's not very convincing stat padding. They're currently trailing and they're not looking as good than they did against Turkey. So, if anything, this is actually making them worse. Ooh, there's a red card in the Czech Republic game. Oh, this could be interesting. Who got the red? Czech Republic got the red. Antonin Barak. 11 and 20. Wow, he just got sent off in this minute. Oh, Turkey could cook them now. Turkey could get 6 points, and that goal difference we were talking about, Portugal could finish second now. Oh no, they won't finish second because of head-to-head. Never mind. No matter what happens, I think Portugal will finish first now. Because when they are same on points, it's head-to-head, not goal difference. Yeah, so basically Portugal have qualified top. Netherlands is out. Netherlands is third, right? You know what issue with British YouTubers have with Pelestri? They think he's bad and Olise is better. They don't think he's bad, Shanks. A lot of British YouTubers are, in fact, some of the Indian YouTubers aren't rating him, or they think we should move him on, I should say. I don't remember what the reasons were, but I've heard a couple of them say maybe he should go, which is fine. There's no problem with that. I have no problem with that. That's, if he's not going to get game time, even I think he should go. But he's not really someone I would personally sell, not this season at least. I think I don't know if the British people don't rate him, but I've heard a lot of the British YouTubers say that if Ten Hag's not going to use him, just sell him, because Ten Hag should use him, and if he's not going to use him, sell him. So I don't think they rate him, but I've heard a couple of British YouTubers say that Eric Ten Hag doesn't rate him, which is a very interesting take. Ronaldo very unhappy that no one crossed in earlier. Jota needs some minutes. Does he need some minutes? Maybe they're resting him as well, dude. Who knows what the stats are? Shot from distance, straight to Mamardashvili. Dallo was open on the wing there because the center was getting overloaded. Palinha decided to go for the shot straight away. Who did England draw? It's not confirmed yet, dude. That's the funny thing, because I check on Google. There are some confirmed matches and there are some unconfirmed matches, and I'm not quite sure why. I think it has something to do with maybe goal difference and stuff. Because I'll give you an example of what Google is saying. Everyone said Netherlands yesterday, but when I checked on Google today morning to see if the brackets updated, it wasn't updated. So I think we might not necessarily get the Netherlands. I don't really know why. I'll give an example of the bracket update, right? So the confirmed matches so far are Germany, Denmark, Switzerland, Italy, France and Belgium. There are 3 confirmed matchups out of 8. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But it's not, for some reason, it's not confirmed yet. Hi, Zakaria. Scoreline missing. Georgia will qualify as third team. Yes, that's right. Georgia will qualify. Ooh, what a block! What a block from the shot by Joao Neves. Dude, this guy, Danilo Pereira, man. He had a good game in the Copa. Dude, he's been having a good game, period. The friendly before the Copa, I believe he had an assist and a goal. And Darwin Nunez had like 2 assists, 2 goals and an assist. Uruguay is cooking, dude. They're going to do really well. Real inventors of fries versus the credit stealers. Ooh, somebody's on the ground. Oh. Got him at a weird angle. He cooked Alphonso Davies. Yeah, but I think the whole Canada team in general is not very, Look at that. Look at that goal. Look at that pass by Mikatadze. Very nice. And he took it on his left foot and headed cross goal. That's even more impressive. Went over Diego Costa's legs. Wonderful. Tonio Silva with a mistake. Thoughts on Afghan win? Aussies out? I celebrated, dude. I celebrated. No other thoughts. I see Brazil falling apart. Vinny Jr. looked tired and clueless. He's probably looked tired and clueless, Abir, because he's had he played literally the last game of the European domestic season, and then 2 weeks around 2 weeks later they're straight back into Copa. That could be a reason. 3 weeks in maybe. No, when we play versus Bayern and Allianz Arena. He did do well that game, didn't he? Got thrown under the bus by Ten Hag. Won't give him any game time in the league, and then next thing you know, he's starting at Bayern. I don't know what that tactic was. What Eric Ten Hag tried to prove there, I don't know. There's significantly better players than Pelestri who were doing worse than him in that game. Gulbadan needs a Bollywood movie. What are you talking about, dude? He got cramps. I really don't like Australia. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I got up in the morning and I'm sitting there quietly, and then suddenly I go, yes! And then my mom said, what happened? I was like, nothing. That was for the Liton Das wicket, the 9th wicket. Yeah! It's like 8-9 in the morning. It's pretty quiet here, man. It's pretty quiet in general. So imagine how the morning is. Corner for Portugal. We saw Bruno at centre back, Maguire striker, Anthony. Bro, we did it all, dude. We did it all. You know, we're all over the place, dude. We're quite a flexible team, apparently. Amrabat left back, Lindelof at right back. You know. Side netting. Oh my God, Conceição. Oh my God. What a cross too, man. Wait, they were pulling Ronaldo's shirt. I didn't see that. Are they going to check? It was a tactical move, nothing out of the rule book. Cristiano Ronaldo gets a yellow. Oh God, Ronaldo. Ronaldo needs to calm down. He's going to get a red. Seriously, just calm down, dude. Oof. It was a tactical move, nothing out of the rule book. Wait, what are you talking about, Shanks? Are you talking about Anthony's left back masterclass, or are you talking about Gulbadan Nair's cramp? Sorry, not cramp. Aussies can't preach about spiritual game. They need to remember Sydney and the underarm ball, bro. But that's yeah, you can't compare. You can't bring up what Chappell did to what these people are doing, dude. Come on, everyone did something stupid back in the day. Steve Smith did stupid things back in the day, like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's relevant to the time, I suppose. The statements, honestly, Shanks, statements never, they just simply never age well, no matter what it is. Many people said negative things about Ole's coaching style, and it turned out to be very true. When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer signed Amad Diallo, everyone was like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasted money. And come January, everyone's like, why is Diallo not playing? Why is Diallo not playing? So, when he thought Van der Beek wasn't good enough, everyone's like, why is he not playing Van der Beek? Why is he not playing Van der Beek? Why was Ten Hag not playing Van der Beek? Why did Ragnick not play Van der Beek? Why did Carrick not play Van der Beek? Why did Lampard not play Van der Beek at Everton after him taking him on loan? So it's like everyone can say whatever they want. There, some things just don't age well. Some things just don't age well, What better example than the Ragnick one, Shanks? Let's be honest. What better statement that didn't age well? The Ragnick one. Now people are saying, oh, he was in management, he wasn't a coach. That's because he was a fucking coach first. And then he became a manager. That doesn't mean he doesn't know how to coach anymore. Well, like, they're just covering up their tracks now because Ralph Ragnick made a lot of people look bad. That's the truth. And they just can't take it like a man or woman, depending on who said it. They can't just admit the fact that Ronaldo was dead wrong and he was wrong to say those things. So that's what I'm saying. Statements don't age well, yeah. It doesn't matter who says it. When Mourinho said second place is my best achievement with the Carabao Cup and the Europa League or whatever, people laughed at him. Ha ha ha, what's he talking about? He's won Champions League with this, that and the other. And then later on we find out he might have been right. That might have been his best achievement considering how impossible it is. Dallo couldn't get the pace on the cross there. Sandpaper needs to say anything. Yeah, I feel Ole is the best man to replace Southgate. Bro, I'm telling you right now, Danish. Honestly, people can say whatever they want. But the difference between a club manager and a national manager is now you get every single talented player around the world at your beck and call. When you're a club manager, no, you have a bunch of players you don't want. For example, if Ten Hag doesn't want Wan-Bissaka, so he'll be leaving. Ten Hag had to use him. He didn't want him, but he had to use him. So the national managers don't have an excuse. That's why Martinez is getting a lot of crap. Because he has the best players in Portugal. And he wants to play 3 at the back when Portugal don't play 3 at the back. But because he did it at Belgium and he had 3 solid centre backs, now he's going, oh, I want to do it here too. If he play, I'm telling you right now, write it down. Okay, write it down. If 100%, by the way, if Portugal play a back 3 in the next game, they will lose. Don't matter who the opponents are, they will lose if they play back 3. It clearly, you can see right now it's clearly not working. But he's not doing anything. He's playing Pedro Neto at wing back. Pedro Neto has not played one game as wing back at Wolves. Neither has Dallo on this side, except for Portugal. And then when they have bad games, they go, oh, they had bad games, man. They had bad games. They got to go somewhere else. Bro, you don't play them in the position and expect them to excel. It's stupid. A wing back and a full back is 2 different things completely. Oh, Kvaratskhelia hits the side netting. Chewing gum, saliva, sandpaper, which one's better? Okay, can someone tell me about what Inzamam said? I forgot to read it. I was scrolling down. What did he say exactly, Aditya? I forgot to read it today. I was scrolling on Instagram and apparently he said something. Did he say? I don't know what he said exactly. Did he say India did something with the ball or India did something in the game? Something like that he said, right? I don't remember. Sandpaper need to say. I wouldn't mind if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer replaces Southgate. I mean, he basically has an English accent. The FA will love him. Ralph Mentor, Klopp, Nagelsmann, Tuchel. Don't forget Hasenhuttl. People forget Hasenhuttl, Danish. That exciting Southampton side that eventually it flopped. But they had a lot of good players in that team. Ralph Hasenhüttl as well. 2 days back I was reading about Ragnar. He's the godfather of Gegen. You didn't know that, Danish? I've been saying it a bunch of times. Yesterday we were discussing this in depth. I said, how can you say you don't know this guy when he's the godfather of a pressing style that is implemented today by other coaches? That's what we were discussing yesterday. Plus, I read about this godfather of the Gegenpress thing when we got him, because I didn't have any clue about him. I don't watch Bundesliga. I don't pretend to know everybody either. Like, you know. Why is Ronaldo dropping deep? Ronaldo, don't be a fidget, man. Just stay up in front. Why is Ronaldo? Oh! Ronaldo had a good chance there. I'm not quite sure why he was that deep, but the 1-2 worked in the favor there. That was a lovely ball by Paulinho. He faked everybody. People were expecting him to hit it towards the side he was facing. He just reversed past it. Harshdeep Singh, when he was bowling the 15th over, the ball was reversing. Is it too early for reverse swing with the new ball? This means the ball was ready for reverse swing by the 12th or 13th over. Interesting. Oh, that is a bad pass, a bad foul. Who fouled there? Dallo took one for the team. Good job, Dallo. And you didn't get a card? Wonderful. Can't trust how these referees are. Kvaratskhelia is looking dangerous. But I'm from Bangladesh. हम नहीं जीतेंगे हमारा मर्जी. Friends are too busy for match day, so I enjoy Indian streamers Mark Bhai, Dog Baba, Ankit Bhai. You guys are there for my match days. Well, I'm happy you enjoy it, Abir. I'm happy we can keep you company whenever you need it. Oh, it misses everyone. That could have been a tap-in. That could have been a tap-in for Georgia. A header tap-in. Where those follower the following players behind them were running outside of the box. At least Harshdeep didn't hit the ball. Umpire should keep their eyes open to spot these things. If it was Pakistani ball reverse swinging the ball, this would have been a big issue. Yeah. They should do that. That's fair. Portugal's poor without Pepe. No, they're not. I don't agree, Abhi. They're poor in the back three. They didn't play a good first game with the back three either. They went back four for Turkey and they scored 3. They went back 3 for Serbia and they did nothing. I mean, okay, they won. They won. You know how they won. You know how they scored the goals, man. I'm not going to pretend like, there were some world-class goals and stuff. But they weren't very good till 78 minutes. And today they're not good till 37 minutes now. Okay, they had one chance. Okay, they were better now than the Serbia game until the goals came in. But still, the back three is just not working, dude. This is not Belgium. It's just not working. I don't know why he keeps forcing it, man. It's annoying. At least, we know reverse swing very well, and if Harshdeep can come in the 15th over and start reversing ball, means some serious work had been done before. That's what he said. Oh, bro, just these Inzamam of all people, dude. He's gobbing off. You know what's the funny thing about Inzamam? When he used to give interviews after matches, when he was the skipper, you could barely hear what he's saying, dude. Now all of a sudden he has a strong opinion now after retirement. How convenient. Everybody, dude, even football pundits, suddenly you can hear them bark a lot more, after they retire. They refuse to say anything. They refuse to be brave and say anything when they're active players. It's very interesting. Saliva should be allowed. Game has become batting friendly. Bro, the game has become batting friendly ever since we've had power plays 15 to 16 years ago. The power plays did all the damage at the beginning. With the risk of trying to bring more eyes to the club, they have sucked out the art of bowling. Now people go, oh my god, if he's a really good bowler, it won't matter. Bro, why shouldn't it be an even playing field? When Tendulkar played, it was an even playing field. Then somewhere along the line, we lost our way in the name of entertainment, man. Power plays in T20, I get it. But now we have power plays, everything. You can't have fielders here, can't have fielders there. It's ridiculous, dude. Now, if you go over before you used to go over the over limit, you used to get a fine. Now, if you go over the over limit, the last over, only 2 fielders can stay out. I'm like, bro, what is this? If you want to give them the fine, give them the fine. Now they are determining where the fielders play in the last over. I'm like, come on, man. Give them the fine. Keep fining them. If they have more infractions, fine them more. Don't make it a fixed fine. Make it a stagger fine. If they keep infringing, they have to pay more and more money. Perfect. I just read we're interested in Dan Indoy. Who is he? He's the Swedish winger who did all the damage the other day, my friend. Sorry, Swiss winger. You remember all the damage he did in the last game? That's him. He's the guy. ICC should understand. Few best games of this tournament, all of them were low scoring. Why would ICC understand, dude? They only care about the bottom dollar. Until there's egregious events that ruin their reputation, why will they care? Those who underprepared. Shanks, USA pitches said hi, bro. The USA pitches. To call it but I'll tell you one thing. Shanks. They were underprepared should not be an excuse either, because we knew forever that they were coming to New York, Texas, and Florida. They should have never been underprepared because it was done by Aussie pitch curator. And if they were not up to par, they should have moved the games to Dallas or something, or move it to the Caribbean, which already have the pitches ready to go. They should have never ever let those matches in New York happen. They should have figured it out. Contingency plan. Showing Ronaldo's chance again. Nice block. So Georgian player down right now. Hopefully he's okay. I used to love those early 2000 games. 1 new ball, 15 over restriction, one and ball change after 35. Everyone had the chance. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's called an even playing field. If you do things in the name of entertainment, you tarnish the reputation the sport was built on. Dude, we used to imagine watching Cheteshwar Pujara and Rahul Dravid bat in a test match, dude. Some people say they love it and some people say they fall asleep. It's about the art of the craft, dude. I can't watch a test match, I'll admit it, but I would never tell someone to change the rules of a test match. It's the format it should be. It's called a test. The format's in the name. Test. It's a test of will. It's a test of endurance. One day T20s, I get it, right? The name of the game is let's go. Perfect. But 50 overs now? 50 overs they're doing this shit? Ah, man, it's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. You change the name of the game completely. Good night. Oh, it's so hot here and the pitches are dry. If it won't reverse swing, where will it be? We aren't playing in England and Australia. Another winger FC or we come. Well, you know what, Danish? Here's the funny thing. There is some murmurings about why are we going for wingers? Are we getting rid of more wingers? Clue. Ugarte. Are we getting rid of some more wingers? Maybe PSG wants a winger. Maybe. So the question is, why are we looking for more wingers when we have 5 and we haven't gotten rid of any so far? Pakistanis are frustrated now. Haris are fighting the streets. Babar is accused of fixing now Inzamam. They've lost it. You know what's the sad part? I don't think they've lost it. I think they're finding excuses for their poor performances. Hey, they didn't have a problem losing to USA, right? They didn't have a problem losing to USA. It's certain successes of certain teams that are bothering them. Which is fine, man. I don't even care about that. It's just not a good look. It's as simple as that. It's not a good look. You don't like the fact that we're doing well, that's fine. But the more and more you talk and the more and more your team performs horribly, the more and more you look like an idiot. It doesn't matter about your reputation as a batsman because you're not talking as an active player now. Now you're talking as a spectator like us all. And yes, you are a great cricketer. 7 runs short of the test score. I know, I saw that final test match. He decided to come down the track against spin. I think he was 7 runs away from leading. He tried to go get it with a 6, if I'm not mistaken, to tie or something. Javed Mirdad is currently top, unless it's been overtaken now. I don't watch tests at all anyway. But I watched Inzi's last test match. Fantastic power hitter. But at the end of the day, Pedro Neto got a yellow card. Ronaldo, please, you're going to get sent off, dude. Get away from his face, man. Get away from his face. You're going to get a red. Pedro Neto got a yellow. Dive, apparently. So yeah, it just doesn't look good, dude. Like Haris Roth is saying, you know what's the worst part about I call him Harris just for fun. But Haris Roth is fighting with people on the streets, right, Abir? But you know what's the real problem with that? The real problem with that is he doesn't think his own countrymen would be frustrated with him. If I'm not mistaken, I read in the transcript somewhere, he was like, are you guys Indian wearing a Pakistani jersey? I'm like, bro, do you think you performed so well that Indian people would be mocking you and your own countrymen are happy with your performances? I mean, are you so unaware of how poorly y'all performed overall that you think Indian people are wearing Pakistan jerseys or pretending to be Pakistan fans and they're calling you out? Yo, and just for the record, I don't think it was good they were doing it to him, but his reaction to it was bizarre. He didn't he for some reason didn't think that his own fans his own countrymen would criticize him. Bro, this guy has clearly never seen one football match in his life, because every day, if you're a club fan, no, you get dogs abuse, dude. Dogs abuse. If Bale and Ronaldo and all these people can get booed by their home fans, you think you have to wait for an Indian man pretending to be a Pakistani fan to get abuse for your poor performances in the tournament? How delusional are you, dude? Where's your credentials? What have you won? What are you talking? I mean, it was so hilarious that he actually thought it was Indian people pretending to be Pakistan fans. This is what the new agenda looks like. This is the sad part. And sometimes Indian people are like this too now. I've seen it on Twitter. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible the way they talk to each other. It's getting so out of hand now that even the sports people think the Indian people are pretending to be Pakistani fans. I don't know why Haris Roth thinks that the Pakistan fans are okay with his performances and his team's performances, but he's mad, dude. Like, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but it's crazy, dude. The fact that he thinks that no Pakistan fan would come and confront him for his performances. I mean, this guy must think he's Pele or something in Pakistan, dude. Punched out. That was a very awkward looking save by Mamad Dashvili. I thought he would have easily caught it. He ended up punching it out. Oh, here we go. Consistent with the drive. He skipped past one, couldn't get past second. Horrible pass there. Portugal win it. No, they don't win it. Oh, he's driving. Mikatadze is driving. Ooh, that was a dangerous tackle there by Conceição. It looked like a double leg tackle. He needs to be really careful there. Georgia up 1-0 first half. Good half for sure. Fun half. If they change the rules of test cricket, then cricket is done. Exactly my point, Danish. It's called a test. That's the whole point. This match in ICC can be understood by the fact that they gave the biggest game of the tournament to the co-host rather than the main host. The only chip missing is in their head, not inside the ball. Rashford to PSG now, one more season. But that's what I'm saying, Danish. Think about it, right? Why are we looking for so many wingers without getting rid of any of our wingers? Accused of fixing, when did this happen? I'm not aware. I'm just reading. Someone has accused him, okay? I don't know, but for me, T20 World Cup is nowhere near ODI World Cup. Danish, I'll be honest with you, my retention ability has waned as I've gotten older. So sitting for 100 over match is difficult, and it's not difficult because I can't do it. It's difficult because there are lulls in the game, and I'll be the first one to admit it. The IPL has made my attention span for entertainment shortened, because I can still watch a tennis match, I can still watch a football match, but unless it's a really tasty game like you saw for the World Cup, man, I had to do half a game, dude. It was getting mad for me. I was getting fully drained watching 100 hours. At least live streaming it maybe different when you're just casually relaxing and stuff, and you don't have to be so switched on, and you can just watch the game as it goes. But like from this point of view, I don't think I could do a full 50 over match, man. Genuinely, I think I would go mad. 11 total attempts by Portugal, 3 on target. Two attempts on two attempts by Georgia, 1 on target. 70-30 ball possession. 3 saves by Mohamed Dashvili, 0 for Diego Costa. 129 passes completed, 363 for Portugal. Shebals, it's in the media. Okay, it's in the media. The fixing accusations. Most of fans are crying over the flights. Even some of the media journalists, or they had match tickets but no flight tickets. Yeah, apparently that's what someone said yesterday, Shanks. I don't know. Was it you only who said it yesterday? The World Cup was really badly planned, especially the West Indian side of it, apparently. But the West Indies are small. I don't know what the strategy was, man. They were just hoping that, everything's going to go smoothly. It rains all the time in West Indies. It got rained out. There was a torrential flood in Florida. Matches got rained out. By the way, can I say something? This is going to sound really arrogant, but why have a match in Florida when they are on the hurricane belt and they get floods? They should have gone somewhere dry like Arizona or somewhere. Arizona's close to LA, close to Vegas. They could have, I don't know what's the population of Indian people there, but it's a lot cheaper than New York. It's not cheaper than Tampa, Florida. Tampa is a lot cheaper than Miami. And Dallas, Texas is probably cheaper too. But why? They could have just switched New York or Florida with Arizona, some kind of drier state where you wouldn't have to worry about this for their summer. It's summer for them there. So they went to Florida, it rained out a couple of games. I don't know how many. I think it was more than 2 though. Then they come to West Indies. The West Indies is known for the most tropical of weather. Test matches have been rained out. I remember when I used to watch Brian Lara play and all, the whole test match would be rained out. They'd miss days. They'd miss days of test matches. I mean, I don't know what the thing was for the USA West Indies thing, but 50 states in America, they could have just had it in America. That's all. I'll just say it like that. And they could have had it in dry states in America. That's all I'll say, because at the end of the day, I don't know how they come to these conclusions of how they pick what they pick. So yeah, more drama. Exactly, they were poor, now they're blaming everything. No, but see, I don't like the Haris as the Inzamam thing. I don't really know how to react to that. Babar, it is what it is. Wouldn't be the first player who has those accusations from any country. It's not about being Pakistani in this case. But the Haris Rauf thing where he claims those are Indian people, I was like, bro, you must really think your shit doesn't stink, dude. For you to think that you're that important. For you to think you're that important. We are cruising through and your land, and you think we are spending time thinking about you guys. Like, come on, man. Just, Okay. Imagine an India where Pakistan just to troll or abuse Haris Rauf. Imagine, and I repeat again, bro, honestly, as you know, I don't participate in the extreme toxicity that is the Indian-Pakistan cricket rivalry. And as well as the Twitter nonsense. I mean, these people don't have the balls to say anything to your face. Okay? All these people who have all these comments on Twitter, they don't have the balls to say anything to your face. At least that guy who said something to Haris Rauf had the balls to stand right in front. He didn't even move, dude. He was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You'll punch him. What else? You can't do anything else. People don't do it like that, dude. People sit on with their, their little thumbs and they do that shit like real tough, man. So I can't imagine an Indian person doing that. I mean, good for him if his level of trolling ability is that good. I don't think people would appreciate it just because of how bitter the rivalry is, not because we are anti-Pakistan as people, but just how the cricket rivalry is. I can't imagine someone doing that. But if it is, hats off, dude. You are truly a troll master of a different level, and I don't know if you deserve a prize, but you deserve something, dude. Some kind of commendation to do something that like that. Ross' parents were abused either. I think he tried to attack. That Indian thing is wrong. I heard all the audio. He didn't say anything about that person being Indian. Wait, what? His parents were abused? But listen, Zakaria, I can confirm to you right now. It does not make it right. It does not make it right. But in 2003 and 2007, when we missed the final, in 2007, Yuvraj Singh, Virendra Sehwag, I don't remember somebody else. Their houses were stoned, their families were abused. Bro, this happens in India too, Zakaria. Just for the record. Just for the record. That happened in India too. Yeah, because we are very culty when it comes to cricket. That's all I'll say. We are very cult like when it comes to cricket. Now, I will say this. Saying what you said to Harish Rauf in front of his wife, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't know. This is not an Indian Pakistan thing. This is like a man thing. I don't know how much I would deal with that in a calm manner. If I was alone on the street with my boys, then you have to exercise whatever your level of caution is. But if you did that with my wife and children there, or my wife or my children there, I think it would get ugly. I genuinely think it would get, and that's not me trying to sound macho. That's me trying to say I've had enough. There is sports and there is real life. We do not cross these things. We shouldn't cross these lines personally. I don't think I agree with what he did or what he said or whatever. I also don't think it was right that he did it in front of his family. Even if it was just his wife. Quite honestly, even if it was in front of his brother, I don't think it would be right. But in his wife, wife, parents, children, more particularly not men, I don't think that was right. Just my opinion. No one like that. I'm gonna defend him here. Listen, bro. This is the audio. This is the thing I heard. This is the thing I read. As you know, I don't like to participate in this. That's why I didn't do the watch along. I, in fact, had one of the best nights of the month because I went and I hung out with my friends I haven't seen in a couple of months since my birthday, and we just had a chill night and we came back home. I tried watching it where we were sitting. The match got delayed a bit, so I could watch a little of the match. I came back and I watched what I could of the rest of it, which was towards the end. And that's it. I didn't celebrate, and I was like, okay, we won. We can go back to normalcy now. I don't like participating in this, dude. For me, sports is sports, man. Whatever other agenda that comes along with it, I don't want to be part of. This is why I don't like when people talk about Hillsborough. This is why I don't like people who talk about Munich. Anything else that's relative to that. There's no place in that for this. This is sports. If you can't like sports for what it is, then just go do something else with your time, man. You don't have to, you don't have to waste your time watching sports if you can't understand the spirit of it. Go watch news. I'm sure they'd love that. Here we go from Fabrizio. Wait, what's here we go from Fabrizio? Abhi, that's why you can't even imagine. Afghans for the final thought, very happy for them. Underdogs, first semi-final, then makes it a first final. I saw a lovely picture that said first tournament 2010 and Nabi's in the picture. And then Now into the semi-finals and Nabi's in the picture, almost at the same angle. I was like, my God, dude, that guy. I think I watched the second game in Afghanistan. I heard Asha Bogle go, Mohammad Nabi's been there from Division 5. And we were having this discussion because I think Aditya was there at the time, only at that time. And I was like, dude, what is Division 5? I didn't even know international cricket had divisions. I was so confused. I thought they just had like qualifiers. Apparently, there's divisions. So, and like, I was so confused when Harsha Bogle said that. So I wanted to confirm what that meant. Cricket's expanded a lot more than even I thought, man. Like, genuinely. Actually, when Aditya was telling me some of the names in the other divisions, I was like, damn. It's like, okay. They're moving along quick. They're moving along at a decent pace nowadays. 2027 Champions Trophy will be more interesting. We advise, will it be more interesting? Oh shit, it's in Pakistan. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's 4 years from now. No, I don't have 3 years from now. I don't have to think about it. That's all I'll say. I don't have to think about it. If Portugal and France win their games, they'll face each other in the quarterfinals. Yes, but is France finally actually going to win a game? You know, they got to score a goal from outfield to win a game. Hey, thoughts on Ronaldo performance? Back on his comments on Ralph Ragnick. Well, we have discussed that already, AJ, a lot. The Ragnick thing, I never agreed with. Ragnick and Rooney thing, I though didn't agree with Ronaldo at all. I thought it was completely out of line and showed arrogance in a very different way because if you don't know someone who coached, that doesn't mean he didn't coach. You know, like, do you know the name of all the players and all the coaches in the world? I don't mind saying that. But yeah, thoughts on Ronaldo's performance? I think Ronaldo's got that one chance in the game there. He's trying to drop deep. He's trying to make moves. He's trying to make runs, but no one is crossing it. They're rotating the ball constantly. I saw him a couple of times getting very upset that no one's trying to cross the ball in. They're just overloading the final third and they're just passing around. They're trying to get a pretty goal. You know, they're trying to do like the intricate pass and get a cleaner goal, I should say, a high percentage goal, but it's not happening either. So Ronaldo is a little frustrated about that. I do think some of the refereeing calls have been interesting. Ronaldo got a yellow card for appealing because his shirt got pulled, but his shirt did get pulled. They should have definitely checked it. I don't know why VAR didn't check it or do whatever. So he really complained about it because he genuinely had his shirt pulled, and to not check it and give him the yellow card directly seemed very interesting, but that's what happened. Then Pedro Neto, I don't think dived, but got a yellow card for that even. So Ruben Neves says, come on. People have got their wish. Another free kick taker in. It's not next year, it's 20. Okay. Some things are beyond teams club winning or losing. Yeah. Now he has played against 45 countries. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I would have guessed that either. That's crazy, man. Division 5 to semi-finalists in a T20 World Cup. Palhinha is coming off for Ruben Neves. Oh boy, what is Martinez doing? Here we go. He's trying to cook things. Let's see if he cooks. T20 cricket gives chance for minnow countries a chance. Cool. It's not. I think it's fantastic. Also, it makes the group stage more interesting because there's more teams involved. If it was the same 10 teams every year like it used to be when I first started watching 2 groups of 5, it's boring, dude. Even this format felt a little more fun, and the games kept on coming. There wasn't a big gap. That was the best part. Today's the biggest gap. There's no game today. No, yesterday and today there was no game. Tomorrow there are 2 games, 1 day gap, and then there were 3 days gap in like a month full of cricket. I like this format. It's kind of complicated and unnecessary, but I like it. It's almost like the Copa America format where when they only were South American teams, they'd have 10 teams two groups of 5, and then 4 of the 5 teams go into the next round. They could have easily just made it semi-finals, but they make it a quarterfinals, and they put only 2 teams fail to compete to the next round. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's not it may not be completely necessary, but I don't know. I thought the World Cup was fun this year. This iteration of it. For me, T20 is nothing important thing. Winning 50 over World Cup is the pinnacle of cricket. There's history, tough cricket, and many more things. Yeah, but that history of cricket kind of doesn't exist with how the rules are now, right, Zakaria? That's what we've been discussing. Like it's not even 50 over cricket's not really balanced, you know. So it's one of those things, man. The balance of cricket itself has changed. At least in my opinion, man. Maybe everyone's okay with it. I liked how it used to be. And Tendulkar used to play just regular cricket. Everyone gets to stand where the hell they want, when they want. That kind of thing. But that's just me. Maybe some people like the new format because it can be more exciting. I went my first half of my cricketing spectator life of never seeing anyone hit 200 to now knowing people who have 3 200 scores. That's because they've made batting easier, dude. You know, if there was any record that Tendulkar couldn't make, it was the 400 Lara one. But apart from that, he would have done everything. And the fact that he was the first to score 200, right? But he scored 200 much later in his career. If I'm not mistaken, he finally beat Saeed Anwar's record, 15 years later? He had 189 and Saeed Anwar had 194 or 192. Sanat Jayasuriya had 186. Saurav Ganguly had 183. I think Rahul Dravid had 158. Somebody had 177. Like, I remember all these scores, dude. I was really, really into cricket back in the day. Ronaldo! Oh, God. Oh. Corner again. So, yeah. I think 50 overs has changed too, man. Maybe not as much, but 50 overs has changed too. Whatever that hospital... I was just going to say whatever that hospital cross was, and they almost scored there. Danilo Pereira just swipes at it. If we win this World Cup, I'll be happy. We'll celebrate, but the wounds of 19 November will heal only when we win a one-day World Cup. Bro, I'll take it, bro. Knowing that, you know why it won't be the case for me, Danish? Because we contributed in knocking out Australia. So for me, I'll take this one. People say we took revenge, but actual revenge would be a MCG was a 95k jam-packed MCG and we win there. Now let's see Martinez tactics if he has any. Felix looking good in the pockets, yeah. Ron missed, yep. Missed, I mean, it was a decent block. For me, winning ODI World Cups like winning the PL and T20 World Cups like Carabao. Oh, come on, man. Winning the T20 is not Carabao Cup, dude. Come on. Carabao Cup. It's not that bad, dude. Back in the day, people used to not even send their first teams out for a Carabao Cup match. Great block, yep. The balance thing depends on where you play. Like the pitches ground size different stuff in India, where small grounds are proper batting deck. Which you don't see in England, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia. Where they have big grounds and help for both batters and bowlers. I don't care what we win, just win the damn thing. Oh, tomorrow's going to be a fun, interesting day. India, England. Can you imagine? We do the hard work. We beat Australia. Right? People don't give us a chance, you know. World Cup trauma, all that. This, that and the other. Offside by Ronaldo, unfortunately. Ronaldo moving too much. He's moving deep. He's dropping deep too much. But also, the players are not really reading his runs as well. He's been trying to make runs the whole first half. Similar to what we did back in 2017-21. So we played a part in knocking out Australia, played a part in knocking out Pakistan, and we actually knock out England and then win the whole thing. Oh! Wow, Mikatadze fluffs it, but it follows right to Kvaratskhelia, but he's not a righty. And he rolls it to Diego Costa. Could that be the big chance Georgia needed to take? Missed easy. He didn't miss an easy chance, bro. He's very left-footed, because if you see the first goal, I actually thought he took it on his right foot. He took it on his left foot, and it just missed Costa's foot, like his toes, when he tried to save. He's not a righty, dude. Look, you can make up by how he shoots, man. It's like the whole Griezmann thing that day. The tap in, he tried to smash it in and he just fell over himself. The other game has also started. It's a 0-0 there as well. Kvaratskhelia is getting banged up a lot. Georgia, great chance, must. Yep. I would say when we beat Australia, I feel more confident facing England. Yeah, that's actually what I said too. But then I thought to myself, Nathan, don't get ahead of yourself. Just play one game. Play one game at a time. Don't get giddy, as I like to tell people. Don't get giddy. Rotating the ball here. Conceição on the byline. Dalot. See, they're not even allowing Dalot to do what he normally does, which is overlap. The way they're playing, they're like forcing him to like stay in the middle somewhere. Just not a wing back, man. England is actually better T20 team than Austria, but it's like a mental block thing though, right, Zakaria? It's not necessarily ability wise. It's like a mental block thing for us, if that makes sense. Like I am not confident we can beat England because we beat Australia. I just feel we have a bigger mental block with Australia. England's only remaining team who has knocked us out in the history of cricket. Yeah, that's not a fun record, huh? That's not a fun record. We'll be there for the morning match though. That's going to provide a different kind of entertainment. Can South Africa finally, avoid the biggest bottle job title in cricket? Ruben Neves with a yellow card. 7 minutes after being brought in. Yeah. Discipline has been an issue for Portugal at the in this game for sure. I don't think there's any doubt on that. Just the way they're moving, they've been very needlessly aggressive. Cross comes in. Ooh! Oh my God, Danilo Pereira, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you're going to clear better. Great holding up by João Neves there. Ooh, he's telling him to get up. Lokishvili. We had no pressure versus Australia. We were already in, so Rohit had no pressure. Sure, Rohit won't bat like this was England. I can write that on stamp paper. Wait, what do you mean we hadn't? Oh, okay. Because we could have finished second. Got it. Cross comes in, widely deflected. What a shame, Pereira. Turkey scored. Really? Wow. Ooh! Oh, Dalot. Tell me a good snack. Mudit, you have been going in and out of the chat without responding. Are you okay? Are you okay, bud? What a save by Mamad Dashvili. I thought it went out. Oof. Are you okay, bud? A good snack to eat. They have this light bale thing that I like eating normally. What I would recommend you to do is, if you have Monaco is a good snack to eat. No cream cheese, just Monaco. She has some fruit maybe. Chalanoglu scored. Penalty check. Oh, that means it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Oh my god. If they're going to check it, it's a penalty. That's what we have realized recently. If they go to check it, it becomes a penalty. Antonio Silva has had an absolute horror of a game. I told you, if they go to check it, it's almost a penalty. Guys, anyone remembers Willy Sagnol? France and Bayern Munich? He's their coach. Man, this is becoming horrific for Portugal, man. Wait, Turkey also scored. I just realized that. So that means... but Turkey's head-to-head with Portugal is horrible, right? So basically Portugal is going through no matter what. First, Antonio Silva back pass for the goal and now a penalty. Just 80 million they told us, dude. He's worth 80 million. That's crazy. He's a kid. Oh, I gave you a warning before you could do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is a penalty. You tell your referee's been horrible, but Portugal and especially Martinez did this. Of course, we predicted that as soon as we realized. Aditya, the one thing I told Giant, I told him Martinez is worse than Santos. I said you went for a downgrade. I made so much fun of Santos, but at the end of the day, Santos has a title to his name. They have not bettered the departure of Santos. Mikotadze? That's your golden boot contender at the moment, boys. George Mikotadze. Clean pen. Under Costa. Who, by the way, we were supposed to spend 50 million on. Ha! No thanks. Portugal League is trying to scam us, man. 80 million for Antonio Silva. 60 million for Diego Costa. Pass, bro. Pass. That's your answer. Keep them there if you want them there. What a goal, man. Goal and assist for Mikotadze in the game. What a goal. It looks like he almost fell the way his feet were. Samuel wasn't looking at the penalty. Oh man, I feel bad for Ronaldo too. There's no way they enjoyed there's no way he thought Martinez was a good coach, man. Although who knows, with Ronaldo's opinions about managers, who knows? There's no way he thought he's better than Santos. This guy had the best Belgium team ever and could only make one semi-final. I know that's a big deal for a team like Belgium, but if I'm not mistaken, in the 1980, is it 1980 Euros, Belgium reached the final. Belgium reached the final in the 1980s Euros. So this is technically the best Belgium he had for a period of time, yes, but the best performing Belgian team is probably the one that made the European final. Was a clear pen. Yeah, of course it was a clear pen, dude. He didn't even, not only did he not touch the ball passed his foot before he could foul him. Second team in this group will go to the other side of the group, yep, which will be at this point Turkey. Because Turkey's head-to-head's crap. Even if somehow Georgia do a madness and score 4, next thing goes head-to-head, not goal difference. So yeah, it'll still be Turkey. no matter what, because they bludgeon Turkey. That was not a smart cross, bro. This wing back system is just not working. Just not working. Horrible. Life happened. I did not join those IM colleges for MBA because I deserve better. I had a job offer but declined because I don't want to work at legal. Graduated last week and not preparing, and no preparing for MBA exams again. LOL. I don't have options. I'm working on my legal startup side by side. Don't think I'll get a marketing job. Bruno is missing in this game. No, dude, he's horrible. Let him rest, bro. Let him rest. Let them all rest, dude. I've stopped feeling bad for Ronaldo since he spoke the shit about it. No, but Zakaria, see, I don't hold it heavy in my heart, dude. I don't hold that heavy in my heart. So I know some fans are really upset about that, but it was a tough time for him, man. Things were going on in his life, you know, like everyone's saying he's not going to stay with the team. You know, he lost a child. Like, there's so much happening, dude. Like, I don't have any heaviness in my heart for him, dude. I hope he succeeds. I hope he plays till the next World Cup if he wants to. I hope they win the Euros if England don't. Like, I don't have any hate in my heart, dude. But the slander made me realize that no matter how much you like footballers, no matter how much you like certain players, no, you should have a realistic idea of what they are, dude. That's all. Because the way people talk about like Ronaldo and Messi, like their shit doesn't stink. I mean, it's just you know, I don't know. Yesterday something came on my feed. They were showing a bunch of players that don't walk on the opposing team's badge, and then they show Messi and Griezmann walk right over a badge. And some people will say it's disrespectful, but in this shot, they're saying Messi and Griezmann are savage. Bro, Jude Bellingham could have easily walked over Barcelona's badge first year in Spain. He's from England. He doesn't know anything. He could have pleaded ignorance and just walk right over the Barcelona badge. In the starting video, they show Jude walking around the Barcelona badge. Messi and Griezmann do it savage. If Ronaldo did it, disrespectful. By the way, Ronaldo was in that video and he didn't walk over some badges. So, you know, I don't have any heaviness in my heart for him, dude, like that. Like, you know, I didn't like it. I did a reaction to the video, dude. It's there. You can go see it. You can see it. I have reacted and I refuse to take it out because that's how I felt about how he felt. And I will never take it off. And even if it has no views, I don't care. I didn't do it to make a viral video. I did it because that's how I felt. I felt really hurt about certain things he said. But at the same time, there were things that in that interview that I felt really bad we did to him. And you have to say we did to him because anyone at United could have stopped it. The players didn't back him. The coaches didn't back him. The management didn't back him. No one came to clarify. They have sources that they leak information to all the time. They allowed those same sources to say whatever they want about him. It was not right there. Even if he told them, don't let them know, he could have said anything. The club could have said anything. The club could have said Ronaldo is going nowhere. You know, the club could have said Ronaldo is taking care of personal business. He will assume training as soon as he can. They could have said anything. They didn't have to tell him, even say the reason why he's in Portugal. But they chose not to. The same way they forget. Why are we talking about Ronaldo? Why are we talking about Ronaldo? They did it about Eric Ten Hag. They leaked information that they were talking to other managers before the FA Cup final, the 2 days before the FA Cup final. And it backfired on them. And then they pretend to do this review. But they knew as soon as the information leaked before and Ten Hag won after the fact, I was kind of confident we were going to give him the job because Ineos would have looked really bad. They would have looked really bad and very unprofessional, which they already are with the whole Ashford scenario. So no one's hands are clean, unfortunately, Zakaria. I get your passion, but no one's hands are clean, dude. Everyone could have done a lot better. That's the sad truth. Hello, being 22 sucks. Being 22 doesn't suck. Mudit, you have your whole life ahead of you, dude. If you don't want to prepare for MBA this year, you can prepare for next year. If your startup doesn't pick up, put some time into your own business. If a startup picks up, you don't have to care about MBA, dude. Yeah, you have your business, you have your family, you have your friends, you have your girlfriend, you have your health. Bro, there are people who don't have any of that shit. Being 22 doesn't suck. You know what I would do to be 22 again? I'm not even that much older than you, dude. I would love to be 22 again. Always look on the bright side, dude. Things can always suck, man. Things can always suck. Always. But, you know, you have to just go with it with a positive mind frame, yeah. Ronaldo and Antonio Silva removed. I'm not surprised, unfortunately. I don't think Ronaldo should have even played the game, honestly. Antonio Silva, absolute stinker. Kvaratskhelia running over them. Antonio Silva looks very disappointed. He's a kid, man. Like, oh, Ronaldo kicked something. And I understand his frustration, man. I mean, like, what can I say? Unfortunately for our eyes now, Gonzalo Ramos has come. And Gonzalo Ramos could make Ronaldo look really bad or could make Ronaldo look really superhuman depending on the next 25 minutes. Oh, yeah. You dumb ball, back three didn't work in the first game, didn't work now. Exactly, Aditya. I'm telling you right now, take it down in writing. He goes back three in the knockout match, they're done, dude. They're done. There will be a Ronaldo sad video, and everyone is going to laugh at him on Twitter and Instagram because, you know, people are assholes and they have no class. And it'll be all Martinez's fault because he's an idiot who's never achieved anything except a FA Cup with Wigan, which was a big achievement, by the way. I'm not knocking that, but he's not achieved anything on the international level, which is very different. I don't have hate, but I have no love left for him, which I had before that interview. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I unfortunately saw too much of him. I don't know if I could be that way. But we can always agree to disagree on things he said, which I definitely disagreed with, as per my reaction. Putting badge on the ground itself is a disrespectful thing. No, but that is that, you know, it's that logo thing. It's there always. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain. It's like a chalk outline of the logo, I guess. Yeah. Walking a badge doesn't matter. It does matter. It would matter to me, Mudit. I'll give you a really good example. If I was in the Allianz Arena and I wanted to see Bayern Munich Stadium just out of curiosity, and there was a badge down below it, I would not walk on it. And I'm not even a player because I have respect for football fans too. You know, here people are making shots going savage. You know, I mean, like children, bro. These are people are. Some people are like real children, man. Ooh, that was a good chance. Oh God, someone got cracked on the head. Bro, this is the second match in a row we have seen someone go for a bicycle and get a crack on a head, dude. Why would you go for a bicycle, man? High risk, low reward. Just looks pretty. Second game in a row we have seen this now. What is Neves doing? Oof. Oh, he got the toe end of the boot as well. Oof. The hell is Jota not getting a game? I don't get it. Georgia will qualify now. They'll qualify third place at the moment. Wow, all the Georgian players weren't looking at the penalty, was it? There were some of the Georgian players weren't looking at the penalty. Saw that reel, but what I mean is the club should not put the badge down ground. It should be on the wall. Oh, I'm sure there was a badge everywhere, Zakaria. I think the badge on the ground is like that, you know, that aerial thing where like if you're high up, you can see the badge, you know, like up in the stands. Maybe it's like a good photo op. I've seen many drone shots of people do that. Maybe it's like a cool little, like a little stamp on the ground, you know, like a visual stamp if you're taking drone shots and stuff like that. Commentator said Neves was close to sending the defender into the back of the net with then the ball. Yeah, I agree, but most of people don't understand the value of things. They have area, one of them. they have at the moment. I'm one of them. It's sad that I feel that I should work 24/7, worry about life. I don't know if it's sad, dude. See, you have to understand a couple of things about life, Mother. There are some people who work to live, and there are some people who live to work. Now, some people can have both, but it'll be in phases. Some people only have one. I have a very close friend that is only one. If you take him away from work, he doesn't know what to do with himself. He only talks about work even on his off days, and I have to listen to it. And I tell him, can we not talk about this, dude? Like, you talk about this every day. I don't really want to hear this. But you know what I realize? I realize if he's not talking about work, there's nothing he can talk about because he does not have a life outside of it. So tomorrow, if it gets taken away from him, and God, I love him, but there won't be much to talk about in his life, which is sad because he's my age and he should have had at least a few experiences now. So it could just be a phase. However, I would say don't be too hard on yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to work 24/7. Maybe you have a bigger plan in the future. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I would just say don't be hard on yourself and take it as it comes to. If you currently are on work to live, that's perfectly fine. It can be depressing. And if you're on live to work, if you ever get to live to work, then that's brilliant. And even if you don't get live to work, that's also fine, dude, because at the end of the day, you're putting food on the table for your family and you in the future, and you're preparing for it, man. Not everyone has. Oh, fuck, they're done. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh my god, what does this guy do? He didn't even hit it on target. He panicked because of the defenders closing in on him. Georgia had a 3-on-3 attack there. And he just panicked. He just panicked and he was pushed into a corner. Go check scored as well? Oh boy. We shall see who scored. There we go. Thomas Souček, of course. Of course, Souček scores. By the way, just for the record, for anyone who doesn't know, Czech Republic have been down to 10 men since the 20th minute. And they're still in the game. Kudos. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. If the game goes as it stands, then Georgia finished second, don't they? Oh, I have to have a look at that. I guess not. I guess not. No. It moves. It's as it stands. Do Georgia need one more? Hold on a minute. Georgia, Czech Republic 1-1. Ooh, so if Turkey won the game, then Georgia will finish second. Okay. Still could happen. Plenty of time. Czech Republic are still down to 10 men. Whole game he had dropped. They didn't even cross when they had the chance. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. If he played back three, Portugal are done. Yeah. Hungary, meanwhile, would be so mad at Portugal. Ooh. God, Mamardashvili, currently the best goalkeeper in the tournament, and they have the top scorer in the tournament. And we're talking about Georgia, in case anyone was wondering. Hello, Twalumba. Sorry for being late. I'm very sick. I had severe migraine. That's unfortunate, Twalumba. You're officially free now from the semester exam, and your second day you've been sick. Hopefully you get better soon. What happened? What is that score? They broke in the first 90 seconds. Mikotadze laid it off. It was a 2v2. Mistake by Antonio Silva. He squared it off to the left hand side of Dona, and he hits it across the goal and misses Diego Costa's feet by a few inches because he's not a righty. So he took it on his left, from the left wing, hit it cross goal, and it rolled in. Diego Costa couldn't get to it. And then we had a penalty. George's Mikotadze. So Mikotadze has a goal and assist. Matheus Nunez and somebody else came on, I don't know. But they've officially made all their 5 subs now. João Neves coming over. Is this Portugal panicking? What's going on here? They top the group no matter what. I guess they don't want to end on a loss, I suppose. Oh, these people love Willy Sagnol, dude. Now they're crossing and they can't get it right. Brilliant. Sometimes I feel they change their tactics when Ronaldo doesn't play, which is really weird. Yeah, you're right. I missed the Euros and World Cup due to stress. I should relax. I mean, listen, there's plenty of time to think about it when next in a few days when there's no football or cricket. You know, in 3 days there's going to be no cricket, and in about 15 days there's going to be no football. Plenty of time to think about this stuff. You're at the same stage, but anything is happening in my life. Watching sports always a priority. There we go. Oh, these Georgian people doing the clap. Golden generation. I bet the Portugal Euro squad will be this. Oh, of course. And the sad part is these people are probably more talented than 90% of those people. It's how you play, na? That's what I was telling someone on a live stream. Everyone's saying we have the strongest squad. I said if you take out one of our players and replace them with another player, it's every player on the bench has never played an international tournament. We don't have a strongest squad in the tournament. We have a strongest, maybe one of the strongest 11s in the tournament, which is a big difference. Because tomorrow when France, Portugal, Spain want to make a change, and when England want to make a change, there's a big difference. And they were like, no, strongest squad means starting 11. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not what a squad is. We have 5 substitutions. So if the squad don't work, we have 5 changes to make. So when you say squad, it's the whole squad. You can't just say the starting 11. And even if it is the starting 11, it still should be France. And based on FIFA rankings, it should be Belgium for some reason still, which is a joke in and of itself, considering how Belgium have been playing. But yeah, be honest, Portugal should start with Gonzalo Ramos and then he should come on 65 fresh leg against Thailand. Yeah, they should have tried that tactic today. They should have started with Gonzalo Ramos, bring on Ronaldo later on when they're tired to see if it works. This is a decoy match for them. They're guaranteed top of the table. Much like yesterday's England match, and he made no change. He made one change which we found out 2 days in advance. I told Aditya was on the stream. It leaked 2.5 days before the kickoff that Trent Alexander-Arnold would be replaced by Conor Gallagher, and that was the only change he made in the game. For the game, 2.5 days before the lineup was leaked. You know how embarrassing that is. Why is Gareth Southgate telling who gets to play 2.5 days before a match anyway? I don't even understand how that works. Why are you not keeping these people on the edge? They think they're going to get, they think they deserve guaranteed game time. It's horrible. Cross from Georgia, cleared out by Portugal. But all the Portuguese players are in the box, so everyone had to come running back out. Mamardashvili, however, came down the field, try and get some moves, and ball gets kicked right back to the goalkeeper. I'll take notes. Grandpa Bruno Alves will eat this guy. Experience goes a long way, man. Experience goes a long way. Just because they don't have a sexy name and they don't play for a sexy team, no, that doesn't mean they're crap. This is why Mark Gahey is England's best player. And everyone's like, Mark Gahey? Mark Gahey? I'm like, yeah, Mark Gahey, dude. Put some respect on his name, man. He's the captain of Crystal Palace. Just because he doesn't play for Arsenal doesn't mean he's shit, dude. I'm so fed up of how Premier League. It's not even an English thing. It's a Premier League thing, dude. These fans are the same way. Mark Gahey was the best player, man. I don't care how many goals Jude Bellingham scored. He's shit. He's shit since he's shit from the minute after he has scored his opening goal. That's a fact. Like all the games, all the minutes, he's been shit after he scored that opening goal in England's opening match. It's a fact. That doesn't mean Jude Bellingham can't go to Real Madrid in 2 months and score another 20 goals. He can, but we're talking about currently. He's shit right now. Like Mark Gahey, dude. Put some respect on people actually performing, man. Everyone wants the sexy name guy, dude. I'm fed up of that crap, man. We did that all the time. Cavani, Ibrahimovic, Pogba, Falcao, Di Maria. It doesn't work, dude. It doesn't work. There was no hype behind Bruno Fernandes. Now what? Now look at everyone. Oh, captain, my captain, please never leave. Bro, the energy is never the same, dude. The energy is never the same. That's the sad part. Ruben Neves with the cross. Oh, Danilo Pereira. He's an absolute donkey, dude. It's the one thing I don't like Fernando Santos about. He bloody used to play Carvalho and Pereira all the time and used to make me go mad. Danilo's Pereira has been a center defensive midfielder his whole life. And just because he plays centre back at PSG at the time, Santos used to play him at centre back. Even with centre backs on the bench. Mikwabishvili. Oh, I can't say those names, man. Kvaratskhelia going out. Look at this finish, man. Look at that. No, they tried to finesse us, Zakaria and Tholoma. They tried to finesse us. They said if you're going for Diego Costa 50-60 million, dude, fraud. Antonio Silva 80 million or Benfica's not giving you, fraud. People are trying to steal money from Real Madrid, Chelsea, United players, the teams like the PSG, teams like this, man. Just trying to rob people all the time. 80 million for Antonio Silva. You're having a laugh, dude. This isn't the Portuguese league, man. 80 million for a kid. Fucking hell, man. Someone will act like he defends the ball with a gold plate, dude, on his feet. Yeah, that was not a good pass. Mikotadze is still there. Maybe he's trying to get one more. A player of the game for me. Definitely take on Inacio, dude. Even Inacio has not made that kind of mistakes. Oh, speaking of mistakes. Mikotadze is he's a very sly player, man. He's very sneaky. I would have taken him. I don't know how young he is. Apparently, we are looking at Xerxes now. Plays in France. I forgot which team he plays for though, but he's very good. Probably gonna get a good move this year. Georges Mikotadze. Where does he play? View player details. He plays for Reims. Metz he plays for, yeah. FC Metz, France. Very, very good, man. Very, very good. What's the score line? Still 1-1 Czech Republic, Turkey. How have Turkey not demolished them, dude? From the 20th minute, they were on 10 men. How? How is it possible? I miss WWE 2 such Judgment Day and Liv Morgan reels though, crazy. They keep pushing Uso, man. Dude, the people love him, dude. So they'll push him. It's obvious. If it's there, they'll do it, dude. It's a tap-in, as we like to say in football. It's always the best way to escape from our sports passionately and we forget the problem. Bro, sports has saved my life, dude. I was never ever a good athlete, but sports saved my life. That's why when people say if you didn't support Manchester United, which club you'd support, I'd say Real Madrid. But then they were like, if you had to choose like another team in the Premier League, I'd be like, I already told people, I'm like, I'll just watch some other sport, man. You know, I just watch some other sport, I'm good. Southgate or son or wife seems leaking. But here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter who's leaking. It could even be the players, Zakaria. The problem is It is so, the level of unprofessionalism is shocking. The fact that people know they're playing 2 days in advance for what? Why do people need to know? They're all in the squad. Anyone from the 22 could be called on to play. Why do they need to know, dude? They're coming fresh off an entire season of football. What do you need to tell them for? They're already in the squad. They know they've come here for an assignment. They haven't come here to eat strudel and drink beer, dude. Why do you need to tell people in advance? It's ridiculous. Still interested to sign Felix? I mean, see, Aditya, here's the thing, right? It's all about the money, right? It's not even. However Portugal play today, or for the rest of the tournament, it doesn't matter, because whether you like Ten Hag or not, he's not going to utilize the players the way Martinez is. So there's no point like going. I'm not saying you're saying it, but there's no point going off any of this. Horrible. He could have squared it. These people are getting giddy now because they've won the game. They're getting very giddy now. Seriously, Mikatadze is so much of a problem. Very tricky player. Could have easily squared it. Wow, he could have actually easily squared it. Angle and everything was there. Yeah, I would take him, but it depends on the money, man. We have to spend money elsewhere. I play PS5 to escape, best escape. That is also a very good escape. And what do you all eat when hungry? Must be slightly healthy, not momos. Dude, I'm telling you, I have Monaco. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's Monaco because they're light, little saltine biscuits. It satiates your hunger temporarily until you go to sleep, and then next in the morning you go and have breakfast. A banana or something salty like Monaco or cheeselings or something like that. Just, something you can grab a handful of and, be okay with for till tomorrow's breakfast, and then eat actual food. Come on, Mikatadze. No, it's gone back. Back crosses now for Portugal. Yeah, I mean, they decide to cross when the person who's most likely to score from a cross is not on the pitch too. Fear the top teams might not win the Euros. Yeah, Tualumba. I'm telling you, people make fun of England. Lots of other teams aren't looking so good either. Pepe, can you play for 10 more years, please? Condolences to Roman Reigns. Yes, Roman Reigns' father passed away. I don't know if Mudit knows, because Mudit's a big Roman Reigns guy. I believe Sika passed away, 70 something, 76 years old today. One after the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika. Mekwab Bilishvili? Oh, forget it. Mekwab Bilishvili, I assume that's his name. Yellow card. 3 minutes left. Some guy going crazy. He's telling him to go long. He doesn't want to go long. Oh. For some reason, he didn't want to go long. Why are they getting mad? I don't get it, man. There's 3 minutes left. Relax. Oh, wow. Martinez is screaming now. Too late, bud. Too late with 3 minutes left. Oh. Awful crosses. So even after Ronaldo's off, still can't see any improvement. No, there isn't any, dude. Dude, Ronaldo is not the problem, just like the English team's not the problem. Let's not pretend that Martinez is a good coach. He has not shown any such thing. No one can tell me Martinez is an upgrade from Fernando Santos. No one. I'm not willing to hear it. And I don't want to hear this whole, he coached that golden generation of Belgium to a lot of relative success. Bro, Fernando Santos won a Euro. Okay, there's no relative to that. There's either you won or you didn't win. That's the only success you can have in an international tournament. You got 2 tournaments every 4 years, rotating every 2 years. If you win one of those, you're called successful. If you're not, the very least you can play good football and see what happens. Neither of which Martinez has done for Portugal at the moment. Okay, they played some good football with Belgium, but then even that fizzled out in the end. So whatever the Portuguese Football Federation were thinking, good job, because they could have definitely done a lot better. But they probably got giddy like a lot of people. Wow, Belgium players don't have the mentality because they never won anything. But Portugal, Ronaldo, Bruno, Bernardo, they've won stuff. You could get something out of these players. Nah, not happening. 2 games, 2 duds, 1 win, 1 loss, back 3. Back 4, Blaze Turkey. Simple maths, some people would call it that. Martinez calls it trigonometry. You know, embarrassment. Quite embarrassing. Rude ball incoming, indeed. I think we might get Rude and Eric Ten Hag extension tomorrow. Allegedly happening tomorrow. Dude, I had like 7 Monacos. They don't do shit. Yeah. Well, I tried, dude. I tried. There's no guarantee they would help, but I tried. I don't know how many minutes extra time was there for some reason. Oh, 4 minutes. There we go. Can they do anything in 4 minutes they didn't do in 90? Probably not. Country to face Winner President said, yeah, because the next following month is this, right? Following month after that, SummerSlam. Did you hear the news? Indianapolis is going to get a Royal Rumble, a SummerSlam, and almost scored there. Good reflexes by Mohammad Dashvili. Nelson Semedo with a chance. Good cross by Joao Felix. Couldn't get enough behind it really. Had to fully extend. But he got it on target though still. Luckily fell to a Georgian player. 3 minutes left. Seeing Portugal cross is like a national team cross in this game. Petition to sack Martinez, let Ronaldo manage the rest of. But I don't know. He's not even switched to a back. You know what's the most frustrating thing? He's not even switched to a back 4 at any point of time in this game to see if that works better. And now I know Dallo and Neto are going to get scapegoated. Dallo just set up to fail in this squad. And I remember Sadiq Bhai very clearly saying they should play a back 4 with Dallo and Nuno Mendes at left back and right back. Not only have they not done that, they have not actually even played a minute either in that formation or in that position together at full back. So first game it was Dallo and Cancelo. The second game it was back 4 with Mendes and Cancelo. Oh my god. I did not expect Jota to not score from there. In fact, I'm surprised he didn't slide in. He kind of thought, oh, it's not Jota, never mind, it's Gonzalo Ramos. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. It's okay. Jota with the cross, was it? Yeah, Jota with the cross. Jota with the cross. Gonzalo Ramos with the nothing. That's what happened. One more minute ago, they're missing tap-ins now. Oh, Gonzalo. Bro, that's why no one wants Gonzalo Ramos to start. That's exactly. Can you believe PSG got scammed by Gonzalo Ramos? Sorry, by Benfica, not Gonzalo Ramos, but they got scammed is what I meant. Still 1-1. I can't believe Turkey couldn't dead a 10-man Czech Republic team. 70th minute, dude. 20th minute. They had 70 plus minutes to win. And they're not even going to get 3 points. There we go. They got half a minute left. And Georgia are going through. Okay, who will you start in the round 16 game? I would go Pepe, Diaz, Mendes, Dallo, Patricio, if that wasn't clear. Back five. Well, goalkeeper and back four. Palinia, Bruno, Vitinha, Bernardo, Leao, Ronaldo. And if they don't want to do Bernardo, I would start Conceição. There we go. Wow, look. Ooh, shit, someone threw a bottle at somebody. Jesus. Oh my god, the Georgian, I don't know if that's the Prime Minister or whatever, but he's in tears. Wow, this is mad. This is the second match in a row where I saw people celebrate. Like I saw yesterday Slovenia celebrate like this. And now I see these people celebrate. Bro, I'm telling you, when Slovenia did it, I was like, this is mad, man. Look at how our players are. Our players are so, they take it for granted so much. English players, Portuguese players. Look at these people. Look at this, man. They will be remembered forever in their country. Do you understand what that means? They will be remembered forever. Georges Mikkeltadze is going to be remembered as a Georgian hero. Kvaratskhelia, obviously, because of his thing in Napoli. But I'm talking about as Georgian heroes. Georges Mikkeltadze will never be forgotten in their country, no matter what happens. And look at these guys. These people are dapping each other up. Bro, this is disgusting. Look at Ronaldo, man. Ronaldo is the only one who's disgusted. Everyone else is like giving him high fives. Bruno doesn't know what to do. He's just like, tapping everyone and like, yeah, good game, guys. Bro, these people don't care. They knew. Look, Pepe can't even look up, dude. People who won should actually feel this, dude. Like, seriously. They're not even maintaining eye contact with the Portuguese. Look at the Portuguese fans, dude. They're not even clapping them off knowing they finished top of the table. Because they should have just simply done better. That doesn't mean they should have won 4-0, but they could have done better. Look at the Georgian people, man. I'm so happy. This is why I love international football. I normally don't like watching it because of England. But this is the kind of shit that makes you love football again and again and again. Because not every time your team comes out on top, dude. When you see moments like this, though, you remember why sports is maybe like it's the best cure of all souls, dude. Look at this. Kvaratskhelia is going to be a forever legend, dude. Dallo's looking for bangers. Well, listen, dude, but they're not letting Dallo play his natural game either, Abir. He doesn't play like this for United. He doesn't play like this at all for United. He gets opportunities to overlap and all. He doesn't just stand on the like in the middle of nowhere in the second and final third of the attacking half and like they're just like looking around. Like, it just doesn't work. They're missing Taverna, and y'all wanted him. Wait, who's y'all wanted him? Y'all wanted who? Wait till Cancelo plays there. I mean, he's going to play, dude. Like, it's obvious now how they're going to play like this. Good night, so disappointing. This is what it is, dude. Georgia outplayed them where it mattered in the final third. Hungary must be mad right now. All right, guys, I'm off. Tomorrow, we've got one watch along. It's the big one. Semi-final, India-England. I will see you there. And sleep well. This moment is beautiful. If you're a neutral. But if you are a Portugal fan, I can see your frustration. Take care, guys. I will see you in the next one. Good night.